I'm just so proud of all of you who have grown up with us. And I know how tough it is some days to look with hope and confidence on the months and years ahead. But I would like to tell you what I often told you when you were much younger. I like you just the way you are.
Oh, I miss that gem of a person.
I'm crying.
Wonderful. Well, when it comes to childhood heroes, I'm sure many of you have Mr. Rogers in mind.
And besides your relatives, we want to know who you looked up to when you were growing up. Our very good friend Kiki B. Jones is here now for the 3 o'clock drop.
Wow.
And I know, that one hit me like a
I was like, just the way you are.
Yeah, it's amazing how those words still stand true and just the simplest.
Man.
They just rock you to your core.
Yep.
Tell us, who's your hero?
Claire Huxtable.
Wow.
Okay, I love that.
This woman had a lot of kids.
She did.
A silly husband. She was a partner at a law firm. She had meddling in-laws. She had kids that were graduated college, came back, added more kids. She took care of other people's kids. She was always snatched. She was always just slayed and poised, and I know she wanted to crack.
Absolutely.
But she just always kept it together, and she was just somebody I said, you know what, even if it gets a little chaotic, you still have to, you know, be proud and hold your head up high, and I just, I modeled myself. She could be my superhero, definitely.
And
Claire Huxtable.
I think you nailed it too. You are Claire Huxtable,
Yes,
Boo.
you are.
Well, thank you.
It's true.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's true. I always looked up to Valentina Tereshkova, which if you are not a total space nerd, you would have no idea who I'm talking about. But she was the first woman in space. And the first woman in space went up in 1963, which also feels like it was yesterday. It was entirely too soon. But she worked in like a textile factory. She was, you know, not big in the space world, but she said she always wanted to do it. It was a totally male-dominated industry. And boom!
She did it.
My girl
did it.
She did it.
When I was a kid, I didn't think mine are not as deep as yours, but I remember Jem
Yes.
and the hologram. That's who I was like.
Jem
she
and the
is,
holograms. Oh,
Jem is truly outrageous, contagious. Jem is her name. Well, she was a rock star, and then she had an alter ego who was Jerica, and she was just a boss woman.
She did it all.
Yeah, she did it all, and she was fashionable. You know.
I can see you in the mirror like, and I'm gonna be Jem.
I am a Jem.
You know it. You
Just
know it.
me and Jem.
Yeah.
But we can't wait to get to your responses. And Josiah, I love this one as well. Jim Henson. He was the first celebrity whose death caused me to cry as a kid.
Yeah.
That was hard. He gave us the Muppets.
He did. The Muppets.
Oh, goodness.
Good one. All right, Joey Bag of Donuts says, I was very young in the 70s, but growing up in Pittsburgh, I thought those 70s Steelers teams were all superheroes. I cried when they lost a playoff game.
The Steel Curtain, right?
Steel Curtain.
Yeah,
when
definitely.
Franco Harris passed. That was hard on everyone.
Oh, my God. The Steelers do feel like family, though.
They do.
Like, we root them on and love them like
Right.
family. And get mad at them like family. It's fine. Elena Ann said, my high school social studies teacher, Miss Kennedy, her passion for teaching and history influenced me to attain a degree in secondary education.
Oh, amazing. Do they still teach social studies?
Yes.
They should.
Absolutely. It's an elementary school subject.
Yeah.
Elementary school?
I remember taking social studies in elementary. Yeah. Yeah.
They do.
Wow.
I know they do in elementary.
Shouts to my chemistry teacher, Miss Street, from Brashear back in the day. She was so awesome, but she was definitely cool. She was a cool teacher, chemistry. I don't remember anything she taught, but yeah.
How to balance an equation, maybe? I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking
nothing.
about. Nope.
Janine says, a neighbor, a listener, would sit on her front porch and just talk. She would listen to my issues, thoughts, and dreams with no judgment. We all need more listeners in our lives.
Well, back in the day, we called them Nebby.
Yeah.
Nebby neighbors.
Nebby neighbor. But, you know, you always need one.
You need one.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't do for a Nebby neighbor now, I want to go sit on my front stoop like the stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop.
Get your coffee or your tea.
I want to sit on that stoop.
And get the tea.
Shoot, yes.
Shoot the breeze.
But back in the day, you could get in trouble by a neighbor. Like, they could, you know.
Oh, yeah, they were
the
They were
ruler
just
in my
minding their
neighborhood.
business.
Yeah.
They're like, that's on you, little Mikey.
Yeah. All right. Brittany says, Xena Warrior Princess. She was smart, strong, and a natural leader.
Yep.
Ooh, Brittany Barnes is also our producer,
Yes.
and you are
You called
our
her out.
Xena.
You called her out.
I did.
She wanted to be anonymous. But
Well, it doesn't matter. She's our leader, and we love you, Britt. You're
we
killing
love
it.
you.
Pittsburgh Hills said John Ritter was a childhood hero for his physical comedy and overall acting. I cherish my autograph photo he sent me in 1996.
It was so awesome. John Ritter was awesome.
It
Yes.
was. And cherish that photo. I love when celebrities did that. I need to get my JTT one out.
Yeah.
I love it.
I want to see that.
Yes.